everybody, I'm back. Welcome to my channel. I'm Janie, and I have been doing cash budgeting for a couple of months now, and this time I am going to fill in my sinking funds and go through my budget planner that I have here. So welcome back. So I have a total of $297. I pulled out $295 out of the bank, and I had $2 left over from last week. I do have to say, before I start counting any of that though, I did go into my, let's see, out of my low priority sinking funds, I took all of money out of my vacation, and out of my high priority, I took everything out of my concert tickets, my travel spending, my hotel, all of that, because my daughter needed to be seen at the doctor. We've all been sick, and I didn't have any other extra funds, and you know, my kid's health is more important than planning for any concert or traveling. So I took it out of there and took her to the doctor. Turns out she has a sinus infection and bronchitis, which is probably what me and my son also have. So we've all been on antibiotics. So hopefully we'll all be getting better here pretty soon. So that's why, if you see those later on, that's why they're empty. So anyway, let's get to counting this just to make sure. Okay, so I've got 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, plus 80, 10, 20, 30, so plus 30, 5, 10, 15. Okay, I gotta make sure all of these are facing the same way before I count, because that's just gonna drive me crazy. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80, 85, 90. Wait, hold on, that should be, what was it supposed to be? 85. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. Okay, so that's right. 85, and then my $2 rollover that I'm including in this week's stuffing. So let me move these back some, because there we go. Okay. All right, so we have that. So that was plus what? 87, 247. Hold on. That was 100 plus. Oh, anyway, okay. I know I have enough. I know I have enough because I got this much here. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, so in my budget binder, I did some of this off camera, and I finally figured out how to fill it in. So let's see, last time I showed you guys my my yearly goals, and I found some stickers out of another planner, so I put them there. These say goals, so I put them there, and then my my important one here has an exclamation, because that's what I really need to have. That's my big goal. So sinking funds, I didn't write anything in there yet. I don't know, my yearly bill tracker, I don't have any yearly bills. No, not anything that would be considered a bill. Yearly subscriptions, I plan on turning on my Canva as soon as I get the funds saved up for it. My LiQWYD is my video editor that I use to edit my videos, and that only charges me $6 a year, and that's due here tomorrow, so that's yearly. So if any of you are looking for a different kind of video editor, you know, it's $6 really. I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot. There's some basic, you know, like transitions and things that of course I don't really do a whole lot with it. All I've really been doing is just the transitions between sections of the video, and what else do I use it for? Sometimes I'll put like a what do you call it, some kind of a filter, or I don't know, something, but I don't really do a whole lot. So I think that's pretty good, and there's no watermark on it. So anyway, I seem to like it. I've been using LiQWYD for years with other projects, and I finally decided to go LiQWYD Pro. So debt list, really probably should write it down here, credit card and loan, but I don't know. I will figure out how to do work on that later. So, but I started on my January. Let's see if I can maybe zoom out just a little bit here. There we go. You can see my pillows over here. Sorry, you're attached to my my nightstand. So, I have my month planned out here. I wrote down my car payment I'll be making every week. It's only $200, but if I make this $200 every week, I can, you know, I'm trying to get caught up. Excuse me. So I got to get that done. And then my credit card, I was paying every week, but I decided to drop it down to $50 every other week because sometimes it takes longer to go through my account, and I don't know why it does that, and it just messes up my whole next week. So it's already been paid for and going through this week, so I'm going to skip next week and I'll make a payment next Monday. So let's see what else is going on. I filled out all of this part here. I added my subscriptions, which is the LiQWYD. See, we don't have any birthdays or anything going on this month. My phone bill comes out on the 14th. This should be my last $120 payment to Xfinity. Then my phone will be paid off. So next month should hopefully be a little bit smaller. So we'll see. So the next page is my monthly budget. So I finally, you know, I worked out my my income for the month. This is just a guesstimate. Hours have been cut now since the holiday season is over, so everybody's getting less hours. So I gotta take that into account for all of my stuff, and I'm still trying to look into other ways of making more income. So, oh, and there's always my candles. I always forget about showing off my candles. So if anybody's interested, my link to my the link to my website for the Country Sense candles is always in the description. So if anybody's interested in trying out some new scents, they have some very interesting ones. Like this one here is hazelnut coffee, and it actually smells just like hazelnut coffee. And these are soy candles, 100% cotton wax. There is no color at all in any of the scents. They come in these, oh my goodness, how big is this jar? I don't even know. But they come in, this is the bigger size. Then they also come into smaller pint size jars. They also have bathroom items, different, you know, household, I don't know if I want to call them household, like personal things, candles, warmers, the wax melts, scented beads, things like that. So if you're interested in any of it, be sure to take a look at my my website in the description. And then I also have Fetch and Receipt Hogs. So if any of you need any of those to, you know, get some cash back while you're spending, you know, that could help me out a little bit too. So anyway, back to my budget planner. So this is what I've planned out. I guesstimate $1,600 for the month. Let's see, my fixed expenses, my only two bills here this is for January, so I have $800 for my car, that's paying the $200 every week, and then my phone is $120. So I didn't put a date here because I pay that every week. So that total is $920 here at the bottom. And then up here for variable expenses, this is what goes with me every week. In my wallet, I have gas, groceries, miscellaneous, takeout. So groceries, I budgeted $200 for the month. That's the $50 every week. For gas, $40 for the whole month. I've said before, I don't really go too many places. Everything is pretty close. Work is only 10 minutes away, so, you know, I don't go very far. Miscellaneous, I budgeted $20 for the month. That gets $5 every week, just for some extra whatever. And then takeout, I budgeted $80. I give myself $20 a week, which I really want to cut down and maybe make it $10 a week instead of $20. But we'll see how this month goes, and then maybe next month I can bring it down a little bit. Okay, so subscriptions, I don't have any monthly subscriptions right now, so that gets $0. Oh, the total for this one was $340. So I'm gonna move that out of the way for now. So for my debt, I have my credit card and my loan. So let's see, let me set this down and maybe I can zoom in on this one. Sorry, hold on just a second. Okay, just so that I'm not trying to hold up my notebook. So for my debt, I have my credit card that'll be getting $100 a month. I have a loan that gets $105 every month. So that's a total of $205. Thank goodness for whiteout. It might look a little messy, but at least there's not scribbles all over the paper. So then I wrote down all of my sinking funds here. Since we're going off of the monthly budget, I just put in $2 for everything. $2 there, and then some miscellaneous and emergency fund, emergency fund $10. That's just what I wrote down just to have something there. And then 100 envelopes, I put 95, and then I just added it up here. Oh, I didn't write down this total. Whoops, that's 95. My bad, I missed that there. So, and yes, I bumped my stand, so you're shaking a bit. Excuse me. So, all of this, the 1600 from the first page, that's my income. The 1260 is what it totaled on the other side. 205 is what's here. $40 for my sinking funds, and then 95 for the extra savings, which brings me down to 0. Okay, so that is what's going on for the full month. But I budget by paycheck. So this is what I have for this paycheck. Okay, so I just got paid. I have, excuse me again, I have my $2 rollover that I have there, and I'm budgeting $500 from my paycheck. Okay, so that is a total of $502 for my income. My car payment is $200 this week, so I wrote down $200 here. My variable expenses, there is $20 there for this week for gas. Let's see. Yeah, because I may or may not use it. I may end up keeping it for next week because I don't think I quite need gas yet. Groceries is getting $50. Miscellaneous is $5. Takeout, I'm going to try to do the $10 this week, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so that was a total of $85 there. My U-Cut comes out this week, so I put $6 there. And then for my total expenses, my income is $502, the $291 for the combination of fixed and variables. That leaves me with $211 remaining. So for my debt, I'm not making any debt payments this week. So I skip down to my high priority sinking funds. Is it focusing okay? Sorry if it's a little blurry, guys. Come on. Focus. There we go. Hey, look at that. You can probably see it better now. So I just budgeted $5 for everything except my emergency fund to get $10 for my $10 challenge. So that is a total of $50 there. My low priority is getting $5 for everything here, which is totaling $35. Okay, and then I'm also budgeting into my extra savings. My 100 envelopes is getting $95, and that $30 for finishing my book last week, or a few days ago, whenever that was, I put in the $30 for that to bring me to $125. So to combine everything, I've got the $502 minus the $291 from the other page, minus $0 for debt, minus the $85 for these two combined here sinking funds, brings me to, oh, and then adding the $125 leaves me with $1 left over, which I will have to figure out what I'm going to do with. I might just save it for next week, or I'll put it into one of my other envelopes. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. But also, I have my meal plan. So I didn't get to start on this because I've just been so sick. Sorry if you hear other voices. My daughter's outside the bedroom. So what I did was leftovers. These are the only 2 days that I went to work. So I just brought leftovers and then bought food. And I, just haven't been feeling good to really do anything. For habit tracker, I walk every day, actually. At work, I get 7,000 to 8,000 steps in at work, depending on what I'm doing. Exercise at work, walking, lifting, pushing, pulling. I get my exercise at work. Working in a grocery store, because I don't just cashier. I also work back in one of the departments in the back of the store where I am picking up stuff and pushing carts and lifting things, and and then sometimes I have me help out with courtesy clerk, pushing carts, and it's exercise. I mean, you don't need a gym when you're working in the grocery store, I'll tell you. Ooh. So the cash breakdown let me set it down. Cash breakdown. This is everything that I have right here. Okay, this is all the cash that I got here. Is it still kind of blurry? Is it focusing? Can we do it? Okay, does that look better? I hope that looks better. Anyway, it looks better to me. So, I just wrote everything down here. I had to double up on some because I didn't have enough room. But, you know, whatever. I wanted to make sure everything got something. So that was my total, my $295. Okay, and then this was my purchases from last week. Okay, so I just wrote it down. I just wrote down that I spent everything, and I wrote that because all of the extra that I had went to my daughter going to see the doctor and paying for her medications and stuff like that. So, and then this is next week that we'll save for. So we're done with the book. This video is probably going to be kind of long. I hope it's not too long. Let me zoom out again just a little bit. So first thing I'm going to do is, let's see. Oh, I forgot my binder. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I had marked here, oops, an IOU for $30 for finishing that book. So this is the Baddies Book Club. So I have my envelopes here. So I'm going to find my book club envelope. Mean Tort, $10. Ha, my Baddies Book Club. And I'm going to put in $30. How much did I even write it down in here? I don't even know. Hold on just a second. Uh-oh. Emergency. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. I got it. I did write it down. Thank goodness. Whew. Okay. So that's going to get a 20 and a 10. I'll just put that in there. Okay. Get in there. Hello. All right. I'm not going to write anything on the trackers there. So, yay. I got something in one of my Build-A-Bag challenges done. Later on in the year, I'm going to start the 20 envelope challenge. So, we'll figure that out. All right. So, Build-A-Bag challenge is done. Let me do my 100 envelope challenge. I should be doing my envelopes first, but I mean my sinking funds envelopes. But I am going to do things a little backwards today. Why? Because I can. You know, it's my stuff and I want to. And that was going to get 95. So, oops, you know what? I should probably be doing this on the camera. So I'm coloring in the 95. Okay. Not the most beautiful coloring, but hey, it works. So I'm going to pull out a 50. Sorry, I bumped the sand again. And a 20, 90, and a 5. Woohoo! So let me find my 95 envelope here. And we will get this in there. All right. Okay. No, I already colored it in. Kind of late now. I was just thinking I could add that extra $1 and make it 96, but nah. Next time. All right. So those two things are done. Now for my my sinking funds. You know what? I'm going to leave this open. I keep closing it. And I'm like, what is getting how much, where, when? Okay, so high priority. Okay, so birthdays is getting 5. Everything's just going to get 5. That's 5. Vision is 5. Excuse me. Healthcare is 5. Concert tickets is 5. I need to replenish that. Travel spending is 5. Hotel is 5. I replenish all of that. Their license and registration is getting 5. I don't know how much license and registration here is in Arizona. But when it comes time to do it, I need to be ready. So personal, this was for my Canva, is getting 5. Okay, that's all of that. My low priority funds, car maintenance is getting 5. Clothes is getting 5. Grandkids is getting 5. Vacation is getting 5. Dental is getting 5. Car insurance is getting 5. And even the miscellaneous here is getting 5. Okay? So we got those done. My wallet for groceries is getting 50 for the week. Gas is getting 20, right? Yeah, 20. Food is getting 10. Miscellaneous was getting 5. Okay, there's that. And then my $10 challenge is getting 10, and I need to color in $10 there. Okay. And I still have $2 left over. How do I still have $2? I just thought I was going to have $1 left over. Really? What could I do with those? I know what I can do with those. Because I've already put everything else where it needed to go. Huh. What? Clothing. Nothing's getting just $1. Everything was getting 5. Unless I miscounted somewhere. 3. Did I mess up adding this? Hold on. So 502 minus 291 minus 0 minus 85 minus 125. That leaves $1. Well, weird. Weird. 200 plus 85 plus $6. Oops, not 60. Is 291. $502 minus 291. 211. Yeah, that's right. How do I still have? Oh, well, I don't know. But I know just where I'm going to put it. So hold on. I'll be right back. This is one of the other things that I got from Baddies and Budgets. New home funds. This is where my $10,000 is going to go. Once I get all that, I'm going to start putting it into these envelopes. But until then, I need to start with these. I got some of these challenges. They were freebies online on YouTube, and I decided to stick them in here. Of course, with me not feeling well, I didn't do any of it. January, but I'm going to go ahead and stick them in here anyway. Let's see. Well, these are supposed to be $10, so I guess I'll skip those. $10. Oh, this, by the way, was from Lady Di Saves on YouTube, and I'm not sure if it's the same on Etsy. I'll be honest, I haven't looked it up, but she had this freebie on one of her videos, so check her out as well. She's got some cute stuff. So this was a no sugar challenge, which I have already failed, to be honest. But I'm going to put some of the money in here anyway, whenever I get a chance to. I may change January to February. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, this book has the new home funds, has moving expenses. Let me show you real quick. This is for down payment, which is where most of my $5,000 is going to go. This one's for inspection, and this little guinea pig. Look at that one. How cute is that one? Let's see. She did that one and this one. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted again. And then there was this one. Okay, come on. This one was from Jen at Teach Save Travel, and both of these for hers were freebies from her channel. This one actually is in color. I just printed it in black and white to save myself on the ink. But aren't they cute? Look at that one. This one is say $5 per balloon, but I changed it to 10 because I am saving. This is for a house, so I wanted to make it, a little bit more. And I will definitely be doing these challenges more than once in these for these envelopes here for this stuff. So since I have this out and I have $2, I'm going to go ahead and stick this one in here. So let me get a marker. Let's do green. Do I have a green marker? No, just a highlighter. I thought I had a green marker. Anyway, whatever. So I'm going to do $2. These are cute. And we can, they're freebies. We can print them out as many times as we want. That's adorable. Next one I'll probably have to print out in color so you can actually see what it looks like. Or just go check out her channel. Teach Safe Travel is the name of her channel. And this one was going into the inspection, house inspection. And I got my $2 here. That's going to go in here as well. Okay, so at least I got something started in my home binder. There's also closing costs, the home furnishings, home warranty, home maintenance. This I actually printed just off of Canva. It was already in there. It's actually blue, but I printed it out in black. Okay, so this just savings challenges, $1, $5, $10, and 20s. And then at the bottom, I made a note for myself to combine totals for all to be applied to the home maintenance envelope. So once this is all full, then I can start over and do another one. But it's all going to be combined to go into this one envelope here. So this is for home maintenance. Okay. And then there is an envelope for property taxes, miscellaneous, and 3 months mortgage. So I will be all set for whenever it comes time for me to finally buy my house, because I'm sick of renting. I really am sick of renting. I want to be able to have a place to call my own and settle down and do whatever I want. You know, grow a garden in the yard, paint my walls. I have big dreams. And in my low priority sinking funds, I removed my new truck envelope. That will just have to wait. I'm gonna stick with my little car for now, for as long as excuse me, for as long as I can. Anyway, so I think I've done enough talking. My throat's getting dry. I need to get me something to drink. That'll do it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching and sticking with me and bearing through my sickness. So until next time, I will catch you guys later. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye.